welcome to the weekly roundup with Andrew, where we talk about the top 5 stories that made the news this week. I'm your host Andrew, and let's get straight into it. Coming in at number 5, the elections. Yes, even more news about the elections. On Monday night, Jacinda Ardern and Bill English went head-to-head in their second debate. Who are your parents voting for? On to number 4, a huge asteroid recently flew past Earth, roughly 18 times the distance to the moon, which for us is really far, but in space terms is actually really close. At number 3, the All Whites. The All Whites beat the Solomon Islands, which means if they beat South America, they will have earned their upper spot in the 2018 Football World Cup in Russia. Well done, All Whites. At number 2, the world's biggest sandcastle was recently completed in Germany. It took just under a month to build and is 16 meters tall. Wow, that's huge! Now for our number 1 story, the terrible weather that's been going around the entire world. I mean, first Hurricane Harvey, now Hurricane Irma, which is apparently the biggest hurricane to have ever been recorded in the Atlantic. And speaking of big, Alexi's going to be interviewing one of the smallest robots ever, BB8.
Hello everybody, my name is Alexei, award-winning Russian reporter. Today we are interviewing my very good friend BB8. Unfortunately, BB8 does not speak English or human per se, but don't worry, I speak robot, so I will be translating for all of you watching. Come on in, BB8. Ah, yes, very nice to meet you. Oh, sorry, you don't have any hands, but that's okay, that's okay. My first question for you is, have you ever been able to hold a lightsaber? Ah, he says he can't, obviously, because he doesn't have hands. But if you could hold a lightsaber, what color would you hold? Ah, a green one, very good choice. Personally, I would definitely choose a blue lightsaber because they are my favorite color. Okay, would you ever consider going to the dark side? No, of course not. You have to stick with the Jedi. They are the good guys. Now, who intimidates you more, Chewbacca or Darth Vader? Oh, they're both pretty scary, but Darth Vader is the scariest of all, isn't he? Yes, now my final question for you is, if you could take one person to the moon or robot, who would you take? Of course, he said he's already been and he took R2-D2 with him. Well, it was very nice to meet you, BB8, and I loved enjoying you. Please, you can leave now, do whatever you want. Bye-bye, BB8. Wow, what a great guy. Thank you for coming in and thank you for watching, my dudes. Back to Andrew in the studio.
Thank you very much for that interview, Alexei. Now for the part you've all been waiting for, the Whether or Not with Bob. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, Bob cannot make it today. Why? For a very good reason, actually. He's gone to Florida to check out Hurricane Irma. Stay safe out there, Bob. Well, thank you for watching this episode of the Weekly Roundup. Unfortunately, we don't have any shout-outs today because no one DM'd us. Remember, all you have to do is DM, which means direct message us on Instagram, @weekly_roundup, telling us why you'd like a shout-out. And hopefully next week, one of you will be winning that very special shout-out. Once again, thanks for watching this episode of the Weekly Roundup. Stay cool, stay fresh, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye!